What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be reviewing Carla Veloso, suggested to me by BGM Reviews. And before we get into the review of this amazing next gen racer, I'd like to mention thank you for all of your support on my last video, which was on basically congratulating you guys and thank you guys on making me able to reach 1,000 subscribers. The support in that video was absolutely amazing, and I was blown away on the feedback of that video. Got very good feedback, but we're not at 1K anymore. We're like 2 away from that. We lost 2 subscribers since the video's been up. It's been up for about, I would say, a week, and already we lost 2 subscribers, so hopefully we can get back to 1K. Not only because it kind of looks awkward now that we have a 1,000 thank you video for 1,000 subscribers, but don't have 1,000 subscribers. Also, I just really want to get back into live stream, so if you could help me with that, it'll be very appreciative. I'll be very appreciative if you can support me in any way. But anyways, let's get into the review of this amazing diecast that BGM Reviews suggested for us. So right away, if you know me, if you've been with me on the channel for a good amount of time, you know that Carla Veloso is my favorite World Grand Prix racer to be released. I just really like the paint details of her. You can see right here she has blue trim on the bumper, good detailing on the headlights, and this is, I would say, maybe a 2017, maybe, possibly. Black outlining on the eyelids. But overall, I just really like the patterns on her. I just like it a lot. We got green here, turns to like, I don't know, I don't think the word is turquoise. I don't think that's the color I'm thinking of, but like a green mixed blue. And then goes into like a sea sky blue kind of color. Really like the rims on her, looks very absolutely amazing. World Grand Prix on the spoiler. On the back, nothing interesting. Got some brake lights, the exhaust pipes. On the base, it's pretty blank. We got Disney Pixar cars, a coating, and a little bit more coating. So very, very blank base. The base seems to have like a matte finish to it of some sort. Very interesting. But overall, her body and her paint job is my favorite thing about this. You got the World Grand Prix badge. She is from Brazil, and she's number 8. And you got World Grand Prix, and World Grand Prix is sponsored by All, which turns out to be an oil which is made to blow up. But we find out at the end of the movie, and I'm pretty and everyone knows that if you've seen Cars 2. If you haven't seen Cars 2, you can go ahead and watch it if you want. Some people say it's not the best movie that Disney's created. I'm kind of on both sides. I'm kind of 50-50. I'm with it, and I'm also against it. So I'm kind of like a 50-50 kind of guy. So I think it's good, but I also think that it could have been better, if you know what I mean. So anyways, let's get on to comparing her with other World Grand Prix characters. But before we get into comparing her with some World Grand Prix races that I picked out, let's compare her to her, well, not compare her, but show her with her crew chief, Cruz Bisero, which I got when he was releasing a single pack. You can see not much detail, but he is an all-green Volkswagen Beetle. I believe it's a 1936, I believe. That's the year this car model was made. And it has a little bit of art on the side of him, kind of showing some of the art that's on Carla Veloso herself. So yeah, they look pretty good together, don't you think? I think so. I do think so. They look pretty good together. So now let's get into comparisons with some World Grand Prix races that I picked out. So the first one we're going to look at is Jeff Gorvet, which is another one I like, not only because of his character. It's he's actually based off a real life model, which is a Chevy Corvette, and I just like the modeling of this car. I believe it's going to be the only Corvette released by put in the Cars movies. But they go together pretty well. I feel like it. Another one is Francesco Bernardi. This one I think he's the second or third main character of the movie, because the main character of Cars 2 is about Mater. And as Disney Docket describes the movie, he describes it as basically a long version of a Mater Tall Tales, and I totally agree with him on that. Or like Mater's Adventures or whatever. It's basically one of those. And last but not least, I only picked 3 out for this one. Nigel Gearsley. Looking nice. He's number 9. That goes after number 8. Pretty funny. But yeah, that's basically it for the review of Carla Veloso. Very great model. Again, she is my favorite one released from the World Grand Prix races, and again, the only one I need to complete the World Grand Prix racer collection is Miguel Camino. I got everyone else. The newest World Grand Prix racer I got was Todoroki, which I did an unboxing video on about, I believe, a week or so ago, probably 2 weeks ago. If you haven't seen that video, that unboxing video yet, you should go check it out. And yeah, that's basically this video. Thank you again, Beauty Reviews, for suggesting this amazing World Grand Prix racer, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.